Hello everybody and welcome back to another ration review. This time it will be my first Polish ration, and in particular it will be the S-R-4, which is a single meal ration. And I guess if I'm gonna make an attempt at pronouncing the name in Polish, it will be something like Indywidualna racja żywnościowa. Sorry Poland, I try my best. We can see the contents on the outside here, and luckily for me they're printed in English as well. At the bottom here they're kind enough to tell you how much water you're going to need to use all the components in this, including the heater. And it's best before October 31st, 2017, and now it's 28th of February, so it's still in date. So let's open up this S-R-4 ration. Now, the way I understand it, there's no way to tear these open, so I'm gonna have to use a knife. You know what? Why? This is much more convenient. Let's explore this bag. So, inside the S-R-4 we have beverage base, I think. Koncentrat napoju herbacjanego instant. Oh my god. Why didn't they continue writing in English on the bags inside? I guess this is the lime flavored instant tea drink. We have a packet, or actually 2 packs, of the special crackers. SU1. We have the main entree, the goulash, a bit mashed but seemed fine. We got our ration heater, the flameless chemical heater, magnesium free. So I'm guessing maybe this one uses, aluminium instead. We got this zbrot podwedzany. It's obviously some kind of fish. There is a Ziploc bag with a small can of honey. Here's a cereal bar. Well, you can't see it, but it says cereal and fruit bar cranberry flavor. We have a small accessories bag with some paper and stuff. We'll explore that soon. There's a plastic spoon and a napkin. And finally, a straw. That's a bit cute actually, isn't it? Great, now I'm gonna get the tray and get everything laid out. There, the tray is out. I think the first course of action should be to heat up the main. For that I will be using this Polish flameless ration heater. Here are the instructions in the back. It seems to be a single heater bag in here. So I will tear it open. And here's the goulash. And here it says fill with water to this line only. Fold plastic sleeve over the meal. Down in here. Get that water around in here. I can't really hear a lot. Oh yeah, here it goes. Yep, I better put this down. There, so while that's doing its thing, I have one thing to do before I start unpacking everything. I've got some water here, and now let's start checking out the other items in this ration. This is the tea, and I'm wondering how much water I'm supposed to mix this with. A lot of words for 250 milliliters. I gotta translate this, be right back. Alright, it actually says 250 milliliters of cold water. Here's a glass with 250 milliliters of cold water. Huh, look like little pellets. I don't think I should eat these though. Here we go. Actually, maybe I could have mixed it inside this bag because it has this bottom that allows it to stand up. So yeah, but hey, let's open this packet of spoon and tissue. Little paper tissue here. Plastic spoon. Looks a bit like beer almost. I'm sure it doesn't taste like it though. I gotta taste this real quick. Yeah, that has like an iced tea flavor. Yeah, it's an instant tea drink with lime or lemon or something like that flavor. And it tastes exactly that. Very refreshing, not annoyingly artificial or something. Very weak in taste, but also for that reason it is refreshing. It's not really like intense or sweet or something. It's refreshing and nice. I like it. It's time to check out these crackers. See how special they are. Each pack is 45 grams. Made in Poland, I guess. Yep. Well, these are kind of solid. Was that some cumin or something? Smells like it. A little bit of cumin in there. That was really tough to break. As expected, but it's always surprising when you actually try to do it. So this is the famous SU1 cracker. I gotta try this by itself. So they're not as dry as I thought they would be. They feel a little bit as if they have been absorbing moisture from somewhere. I don't think they have, but that's just the way they are. And the cumin taste really adds an interesting dimension to this. Otherwise, I'm not sure what it would taste like. Maybe just a plain old boring wheat cracker. I don't know, but the cumin sure makes it a special cracker. I think I need to open this honey as well and try it with the biscuits. I'm not sure why you get it in a Ziploc bag though. Miod. Looks like Polish honey. Smells like honey. Very light in color. It's been crystallizing a bit. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna get any better than this unless maybe I warm it up and melt it or something. So this will have to do. So let's get some honey onto this special cracker. Polish special cracker with Polish honey. Oh, this was a very interesting combination. I think I need some more. It's good. The crackers are mild. There's no salt in them at all, I think. Maybe there is, but yeah, there's a little bit. They have a very mild taste. The cumin combined with the honey, which is also very mild. You break off this hard piece of cracker with the honey, and once you start chewing it, it's a very pleasant and mild mixture. It's very good. Next up, we have this cereal bar. It contains 45% dried fruits. Oh, it's this one. So I've seen this in other reviews, and it's kind of a unique thing in the way that it has this white coating and you're supposed to eat it. So, wow. This coating here is, I think, I'm not sure what it is, some cellulose sugar thing, but I think it's to keep the bar from sticking to everything. So you have something dry to actually hold on to and it doesn't stick inside the bag. The flavor itself, it tastes like a lot of raisin, cranberry, and occasionally I thought I was chewing walnuts because it kind of alternates between nut flavor and fruit, cranberry, raisin flavor. It's a very interesting combination. And as you can see, it's soft. It's not really tough like that you can't break it off, but it's definitely chewy, but not very tough. It tastes just like you take a nut and raisin mix and compress it into a bar. Now, one thing I didn't open yet is this accessories bag. So what do we have here? We've got a like a wet wipe, some paper tissues, some more paper tissues, and they're all in these little Ziploc bags. And look, there are Ziploc bags everywhere. We've got some salt and pepper. There's a candy. I guess this is the vitamin C candy. the coffee candy, and the xylitol gum. And if you remember what I said about Ziploc bags, there's also a bigger empty Ziploc bag in the accessories Ziploc bag. Now let's check out this sprott. Sprott maybe. Or sprott? Sprott? I'm sorry. Let's see what this is. Yeah, these are some small fish fillets in oil. I guess I should put this down because I don't want to get that all over me. Yeah, it smells a bit of smoked mackerel. Now where do I put this without... I wish I had like a bag or something I could put this in. Like a Ziploc bag or something. I gotta get a fork for this. There. Alright. Let's see. I'm gonna stand up so I get closer to the camera. Little pieces of fish here. Lots of little bones. I guess they're soft. Look like, yeah, small whole fish without the head. Curious about this. Time for a taste. That was kind of nice. See that? If I have to compare it to something, I'd say if you've had mackerel, it tastes like mackerel a lot. Smoked mackerel maybe, I'm not sure. Not quite as much meaty flavor as mackerel has, but more a bit more fishy, a bit more, how should I say? Yeah, it's hard to describe. Like smoked mackerel, like oily. I mean, of course, you definitely have to like fish to enjoy this, but I do, so I like this. And now, this one has finally calmed down. I gotta get this out. I think I'm gonna have to use a knife to open this. Got a bit of smell coming out immediately. Yeah. Oh, this looks nice. Check this out. Here we go. Wow, look at all those meat pieces. So what do I see here? Well, obviously there are the red peppers are easy to pick out. And there are big pieces of meat here. Good chunks of beef. I assume this is maybe carrot. Okay, enough analyzing, I gotta try this. And the smell is like, I don't know how to describe it, like tomato, pepper, sauce, and beef, like a beef stew. I guess that's a goulash, right? I gotta taste this now, enough analyzing. Wow, that's a real meal. This is real. This is big pieces of beef in a sauce that tastes perfect. I don't think this needs any seasoning at all. I mean any extra. I don't think I need to use the salt and pepper. I could use the pepper just because it's there, but it certainly doesn't need it. Let me just try out this sauce on its own. The sauce, it's very rich in flavor, very oily. I guess you can see the fat here, but wow, that just fills your mouth with beef, vegetable, tomato. So this here actually says there is 60% meat in this. So this isn't just some crappy stew with lots of water and some vegetables and maybe a piece of meat if you're lucky. This is 60% meat. It's the majority of the ingredients. It's meat. That is good. 15% peppers, water, and there is this tomato paste. So that's basically the base of this meal, like a homemade meal. This is excellent. This is outstanding. Okay, I gotta eat this now while it's warm and all this other stuff, and I'll be back when I'm done. I've got 2 cats, and one of them has been jumping up on the bench twice now. I'm not sure what it is he's after, if it's the goulash or the fish. I can imagine both, because it's just excellent, and the beef is so well cooked. Okay, continuing. Actually, I gotta try just to see what the pepper does. I mean, this is all of it. Put some here on the side. That really didn't change anything. I'll just dump all that in there because it's not going to ruin anything. Salt, however, I'm going to try it a little bit. Just like that to see. No, this doesn't need salt. I think it actually gets worse by adding salt. You shouldn't touch this. It's fine just the way it is. Okay, be back soon. Oh wow. Well, I feel like drinking some coffee, but I gotta try this one now. Coffee. I'm not sure if there is any actual caffeine in this. I can't quite understand this, but we'll see. It's a very dark brown piece of candy, bordering black, but extremely dark brown. Gotta taste it. I gotta check if there's any actual caffeine in this or just flavoring. Yep, there's coffee in this. Cava naturalna means natural coffee, and then there's aromat kavovi, which is coffee aroma. At first it tastes like chocolate with way too much coffee flavor, and then it just kind of drifts over to just almost entirely tasting of coffee. It's like coffee and syrup. Hello cat. I think is very curious about this fish. There's no more. No, don't drink that oil. So that was a good coffee candy, but I gotta take this vitamin C candy as well to make sure I get the nutrition I need. Yellow hard candy. See what it tastes like? Yeah, tastes like a lemon hard candy. If there's vitamin C in it, that's just a bonus. After all this fish, I think I gotta clean my hands a little bit. Fresh lemony smell. Oh, that wasn't very durable. So, tears very easily, but who cares? This lemon vitamin C candy, once you got to the center, it was more like chewing on a Skittles candy. Well, all that is left now is the gum. Here we are. Yep, fresh mint flavor. Well, finally, I gotta say that I was pleasantly surprised by this ration. These biscuits, the special biscuits, or special crackers, whatever you translate it to, they were extremely tough. But I wonder if you'd get sick of that cumin thing after a while. I mean, it's fine to have them sometimes, I think, but in the long run, maybe you would be better off using crackers without any kind of flavoring, and then you could add it yourself. But the cumin was definitely a nice variation from the regular crackers. And this honey that you got to use with the crackers was also very nice. I mean, it's honey. This just happened to be grainy. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure it's been frozen, or maybe it just crystallizes after a while. This instant tea with lime, it was not this annoying sports drink extreme flavor. It was like a nice refreshing iced tea with lemon. And this funny fruit bar, you remember I said it might be walnuts or something in it? There is no walnut. There is, however, sunflower seeds and oat flakes. The fruits are raisins, apples and cranberries, and there's starch syrup, oat flakes and sunflower seeds. And you can definitely taste that. Very pleasant combination, and it tastes really good. I liked it. Then we have this fish. Like I said earlier, you gotta like fish to enjoy this, but I like fish and I enjoyed it. If you like smoked mackerel or fish in general, you're gonna like this. This vitamin C candy, yeah, it was like a regular lemon flavored hard candy with the consistency of Skittles on the inside. So it was nice, nothing special. The coffee candy was nice. It was hard all the way through. It tastes of heavily sugared coffee basically. And the gum wasn't, it's mint gum, nothing exciting. And then we have this goulash. It felt like homemade. It was really outstanding, really. And I said a while back that the chicken korma in the Swedish ration will be hard to beat. But this is much more, oh, hello, interesting. There's a lot of stuff going on in here. I can't say much more than this was fantastic. So all in all, I think that this Polish ration was just on par with the French ration, and it's certainly something I would recommend you to try if you get the chance to, because it will be worth it. It would have been nice with a real tea or coffee, but you get this coffee candy, but it's not like drinking a steaming warm cup of coffee. I mean, there's nothing like it. Okay, that about sums it up. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, and I will see you in the next review. Bye!